Get ready for a hilarious day in the garden with the Looney Tunes. Join them for planting, playing, and a whole lot of laughs. In the first scene, Grandma Tilly opened the garden gate and called, "Time to help in the garden, little ones." From her house came Baby Bugs, holding a tiny watering can, and Baby Lola, wearing a big floppy hat. "I'm the gardening queen," she giggled.
Daffy
Poked his head out from behind a tree. "Is this the treasure chest? Can I dig for jewels now?" he asked excitedly. "Patience, Daffy," said Grandma Tilly with a smile. "We have to plant some seeds first." She handed each grandchild a rake. "This is going to be so much fun," said Lola, pretending to be an expert gardener. Soon, however, the rakes were forgotten as the kids ran around the yard. Daffy found a rake and declared, "It's a pogo stick, right?" Bowing, but as he bounced away, Oopsie Daisy went flying right into a flower bed. "Rough, rough," he barked. "I just want to play," Lola said with a pouty face. "Of course you can play, dear," said Grandma Tilly, "but perhaps we should look for other garden toys." To make sure there was no more pogo sticking, Grandma Tilly hung the rakes on a line to dry. "Do you see that rope, Daffy? You can use that to swing." "Perfect," he said with a mischievous glint in his eye. "Looks like a whip to me." Before anyone could stop him, he took off running. "Whoa, Daffy, slow down." After their game of tag, it was time to plant the seeds. Grandma Tilly handed out seed packets to her grandchildren. "We have carrots, sunflowers, tomatoes, and pumpkins," she said. "So many choices, so little time," said Lola. She looked inside her packet. "I thought they'd be jelly beans," chirped Tweety, who had fluttered over to join them. The kids burst into giggles. It seemed like just another ordinary day in the garden, until Baby Bugs found a tiny shovel. "Look at that," he said. "We can dig a hole for our seeds." With a determined nod, he got to work making 2 rows of perfectly round holes. Meanwhile, Baby Daffy struggled with his packet of sunflower seeds. He shook it upside down and blew on it. Come on, he urged. Hurry up. We don't have all day." All the seeds spilled onto the ground and drifted away in the breeze. "Whoops," said Daffy. "That was an accident." But Lola wasn't having it. "You cheated," she accused. "I already planted my seeds." "I didn't mean to," protested Daffy. "Well, you can plant them now," said Grandma Tilly, handing him a small rake. "Make sure to put them deep in the ground." "Yay," said Daffy, with a relieved sigh. "I knew you'd understand." He started raking the seeds into the ground. "Ta-da. Instant garden," he announced proudly.
Oh.
The other kids joined him, and soon the rows were complete. It was time to water them in. "Remember what I taught you," said Grandma Tilly. "Be gentle with your seeds." She handed the hose to Lola, who took off running with it. "Here comes the waterworks," she shouted. Sploosh! In no time, she had watered her entire garden and everyone else's. Not only that, but the water had splashed up and soaked Grandma's glasses too. "Oh dear," she said, dabbing at them with a tissue. "Don't worry, Grandma," said Bugs. "I'll help you." He dipped his nose into the puddle, slurped it up, and sneezed directly into Grandma's glasses. "There," he said. "All better. At least the sun was shining." As they worked, a beautiful butterfly floated closer. "Look," said Lola. A butterfly. "It's landing on Tweety," cried Bugs. "It tickles," Tweety squeaked as he flapped his wings furiously. "Don't be scared, Tweety," said Lola. "I'll chase it away." She flapped her arms like a bird, but the butterfly only fluttered closer. "Help, help!" cried Tweety. Baby Daffy waddled over. "What's going on? The butterfly won't leave me alone," said Tweety. "I don't mind if it stays," Lola said with a smile. "Let's be friends." But the butterfly seemed to be more interested in Tweety. As Lola chased after it, she tripped over her feet and landed right in a pile of mud. Splat. Laughed Baby Daffy. "Look at you, Bugs." "I think she needs some help," said Baby Bugs. He rushed over and offered his hand. "Let me pull you out." Together, they got Lola to her feet. "Thanks, Bugs," she said with a grateful smile. When everyone was covered in dirt and water, it was time to clean up. Grandma Tilly handed out towels. "Who wants a hug?" she asked. They all gathered around her, and she dried their faces and arms. Then she turned to Baby Daffy. "Here you go, dear." He took the towel and promptly used it to dry his beak. "Good idea," he said. "Much better than this," he added, taking a bite out of the towel. "That's not a towel, Daffy," said Lola. "I know," he replied with a mouthful.
8.
Tastes better, though. He quacked. Quack, quack, quack. As they finished cleaning up, the kids noticed something amazing. Just yesterday, they had planted those seeds, but now tiny green sprouts peeked from the soil. Look, cried Lola. They grew overnight. That's right, said Grandma Tilly. Even a silly garden can grow when filled with love. Can we plant more seeds tomorrow? Asked Baby Bugs, his eyes shining. Of course, said Grandma Tilly. Bring your gloves and hats. We'll have such fun. The kids cheered. After a busy morning in the garden, everyone was hungry. They all sat on a checkered blanket while Grandma Tilly pulled out a basket filled with carrot muffins and apple juice. It wouldn't be a picnic without you, Grandma, said Lola. Why, thank you, dear, said Grandma Tilly. She took a sip of apple juice and reached for a book. Now let me read you a story about a little bunny who lived in a garden just like ours. As she read, butterflies fluttered past, making the kids giggle. That was the funniest garden day ever, Bug said when it was time to go home. Me too, said Lola, brushing a dandelion seed off her lap. Soon the sun began to set, and the garden glowed golden. The little Looney Tunes curled up under a shady tree. Sleep tight, little gardeners, whispered Grandma Tilly. Tomorrow your flowers will bloom. And with that, they were off to dreamland. And in their dreams, the plants danced and the butterflies sang, because laughter really is the best sunshine of all. The end.